Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, December the 3rd of the beautiful year 2025, the last month of this year, and we are more or less 3 weeks before the Christmas. So, it's time to start our final tournament of the year, PDM December 2025. We have 20 players in total registered for this event, and we start with two round zero matches today. MICHU versus LIPTONEQ and ZOHASSADAR versus MARTS. You know, three of these four players as LIPTONEQ makes his debut in the PAL-DAS competitive environment, and I'm really curious how my compatriot will do against my other compatriot, MICHU. Yeah, so things first, guys. Let me show you the seeding for the tournament. As mentioned, 20 players registered in total. So we need to play four matches of round zero. Seed number one. Actually, the player with the highest rating, Robin, the tier 1 winner. So regardless of the rating, Robin is seed number one as the defending champion, of course. Then we have AV Geek, Elias, Shuichi completing the top four seeds, and you can see also the other players. LIPTONEQ as a debutant joins the tournament as, according to the rules, as the bottom seed. So we have some points to give our players for the standings. The top 16 seeds of the PAL-DAS Cup are not determined yet fully. We know the names of 9 of the 16 players, which are sure. Actually 11 players considering the standings in the PDM. But before we go to that, let me present you the tournament bracket first, how those seeds correspond to the placements in the bracket. So, for round zero matches, in the red part of the bracket we have Tony and Pyrek. This match is yet to be scheduled. Then in the green part of the bracket, MICHU versus LIPTONEQ, the match played in a few minutes. Then ZOHASSADAR and MARTS, the match will be played today as well in about an hour. And Świdr versus Frank. So ZOHASSADAR and MARTS, this is the gray part of the bracket, and the blue part of the bracket, Świdr versus Frank. The match between the Polish and Scottish player is scheduled for Saturday. Yes, so Robin will play either against Tony or Pyrek, and the other matchup in the red part of the bracket is James versus Hepta. This match is also scheduled, will be played on Saturday. Shuichi waiting for one of the Polish players, Le and Roma completing the green part of the bracket. In the gray part of the bracket, we might have an American matchup if ZOHASSADAR wins today against MARTS. AV Geek waiting for the opponent. And Serenity versus Dujika. I'm not sure if this match will happen, as Serenity left the server. I can't contact our player representing Japan, so I don't know what happens. I hope everything is fine. Yeah, but if I don't get answer in the next days, Dujika will get a walkover. Then Elias, seat number 3, waiting for either for Świdr or Frank. And the last match of the bracket in the blue part is Rurczak against myself. This match will be played somewhere next week. Yeah, so saying about the standings and the qualification spots. Theoretically, we have 9 players sure, with on the left from the major events, Merke, Tugi, AV Geek from PAL-DAS Swiss, Rurczak, Le, and Serenity from PAL-DAS Classic, and from the recent tournament, PAL-DAS League, Robin, Hanna, and Cobra. But the problem is Serenity left the server, and I don't know what happens. And the other problematic person as for now is Sam, who is currently second in the PDM standings. Cannot be forced out of top 3, so will get disqualification spot, but similar situation to Serenity, left the server. I don't know what happens, but the rules for the Paldas Cup are clear. If any of the qualified players does not register, the highest placed player in the 2025 ELO standings will join the top 16. So, Sam Shuichi James currently qualified via PDM provisionally before the tournament started, and we have Elias, Jani, Duzika, and Gunther, the remaining spots by ELO. And hello, MICHU, welcome in the chat. Yes, so for those of you who were watching only, let's say, Paldas League, maybe you forgot what are the rules for the PDM tournament, so here they are. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are mandatory, and this is the last tournament where the players may choose if they want to go for the increment or re-roll. The Paldas Cup, there will be a reroll every game, so no choice, no flexibility for the players. Best of nine all the way. So the first to win 5 games wins the entire match and advances to the next round. Players collect points for the cycle. You see the base points on your screens. Winner 500, finalist 200, semifinals 100, quarterfinals 50, and top 16 player 30 points. And those points are multiplied by the tournament strike factor, which is average rating of the top 16 registered players divided by 1000. So for December, the factor is 1.635. So the winner of today's match will advance to the top 16 and will be guaranteed at least 49.05 points, with a chance to get even 817 points. And as you have seen, James, who was currently third in the standings, was with 330 points. So if a brand new player, like for example LIPTONEQ, can win this event, then 817 will be more than enough to get this qualifying spot for the top 16 seeds of the Paldas Cup. And yeah, before we start our match, there are our heroes of the hour. The Raccoon, MICHU, with a comp PB of 648 and ELO 1502. MICHU played in Division 2 of the recent Paldas League, finished last in the division, suffered some losses and dropped to almost 1500 in ELO. So time for MICHU to come back. LIPTONEQ, as mentioned, the debutant, no information about comp PB yet, because this will be the first official match for LIPTONEQ, and the base ELO of course is 1000, so it can only go better from this point. Yeah, so considering the experience, considering the factors that there are so many unknown things about LIPTONEQ, it looks like MICHU should be a big favorite to win this match, but will it be the case? We are about to find out, as LIPTONEQ can surprise us with some good preparation, and LIPTONEQ is in the chat as well. Hello, LIPTONEQ, welcome here for the very first time as a player. I hope you are ready to start your Paldas adventure. You will be playing against your compatriot MICHU. Okay guys, so the scheduled time is on our clocks. Let me check if the players are alive, and we will start the match very soon. Okay, so it looks like our heroes are here. MICHU on the left, LIPTONEQ on the right. LIPTONEQ warming up on level 18. Quiz question for the future. What is the question, MICHU? LIPTONEQ, are you playing on emulator? Because I'm not sure if you have the correct settings. Okay, you are using the Tetris Gym, right? Do you have your emulator set on region Europe or 50 Hz, depending on the emulator you have? Because I have a weird impression that you are playing PAL 60 Hz right now. Can you start a game on level 19 for a second? I would like to check something. Because your level 18 looked very fast. Okay, can you start in level 19 game, please? Would like to see the speed. Okay, yeah, it's correct speed. Okay, so this was my false impression. Hello, Brian the One, 4340. Welcome in the chat. Yeah, so all good at LIPTONEQ. The falling speed of the pieces were the same as on MICHU's end, so that's good. And yeah, so the last tournament, when you can guys choose if you want to go for a reroll or for increment, please let me know in the chat what you prefer, and I give you the pieces for game number 1. Miku says increment, okay, that's cool. Okay, so incrementing is fine. 80D3BC will be the seed for game number 1, and as soon as the players are ready, we'll start the match. And Michu, why are you so elegant today? Nice shirt. Always like playing in a, you know, sporting clothes. And today, did you have a date or something today, or do you wanna impress LIPTONEQ with your clothing in the very first match of the tournament? I'm playing for a certain lady that requires certain standard. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so guys, LIPTONEQ, make sure to have your hands appear on the stream for the whole time while you're playing your games, as hand cams and controllers have to be your hands and controller have to be visible, so it's good. Yeah. So it looks like our players are ready. The very first official game for LIPTONEQ in the PAL settings against the legend, the former Polish champion MICHU. The players are ready, so let the match begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, good luck and have fun. Oh, controller not working? Yeah, working. That's good. Do we have a problem with controller? Okay, Micho, it looks like we might need to redo the game. LIPTONEQ, can you confirm? Okay, can you solve the issue with your controller? Okay, it looks like the debut starts with some technical issues. I hope LIPTONEQ can find a solution. I'm not sure what's going on. The warm-up games looked like the controller was working. I kind of checked that, yeah, during your practice games you were like, yeah, I saw it. I saw it in the background that it was working. Is it the very first time the controller is doing this weird thing to you? Okay, guys. So while LIPTONEQ is trying to solve the situation, let me tell you something. Our main event, the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. Um, the registration for this event is open, guys, and if you wanna play in this tournament and you haven't joined the Discord server yet, here is the link. This is our main event to crown the best correct version, correct playstyle player. 32 player single elimination tournament starting in February of the 2026. If we have more than 32 players registered, we will reduce the field via the preliminaries played in January. The matches will be in a best of 9 format until round of 32, then round of 16 and quarterfinals best of 25, semifinals best of 33, and the final best of 35. Of course, the matches won't be played on one go. They will be divided into sessions of 8 to 10 games depending on the round, and each session played on a different day. Level 18 starts only, reroll seats every game as mentioned, and the prize pool guaranteed $500 for top 8. It expands to top 16 if prize pool is bigger than 1000. Registration deadline January the 2nd, 21 UTC. So if you want to try your best in the PAL-DAS Cup, feel free to register for the tournament. LIPTONEQ, I give you a brand new set of pieces just to make all fine and sure. So yeah, we will reroll. We will get a new pieces, but I wanted to announce our main event, the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. So feel free, guys, to register for the event. The registration opened yesterday, and we already have over 10 players registered. So let's go for more. Let's go for more. And the big dogs like Merke and Tugi have already confirmed their participations. They also and PAL-DAS League and the PDM September winner Robin is there. So will be cool having more of you playing in this event. Okay, so let me switch back to our match scene and let me give the players a brand new seat. And here it is, E6 75 65. E6 75 65 is the new seat for you guys. Okay, so it looks like our players are ready. So let's hope this time the match can start properly. No technical issues more. The game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. E67, 565. LIPTONEQ is there. MICHU is there. And the seats seem to be the same. Yeah, and I'm really curious how LIPTONEQ can handle the correct version, correct playstyle. If I'm not mistaken, LIPTONEQ started as a keyboard cheater. So now switching to the correct way of playing Tetris. And with this slippery DAS, this might be an interesting challenge. But let's hope LIPTONEQ can do. Oh, and already some troublesome situations, but LIPTONEQ gets some good moves. MICHU also a little bit higher. 13,000 for LIPTONEQ, 49 for MICHU, and LIPTONEQ now in a pretty difficult situation. And this is a very challenging board to survive. And it looks like this will be it for game number 1. LIPTONEQ tops out at 16,720 points, which means MICHU is good. MICHU takes game number 1 and leads 1-0. MICHU tops out with 108,680. Yeah, and thank you, LIPTONEQ, that you stayed on your top out screen. Yeah, forgot to mention, every time you top out, please stay on the top out screen because I'm taking the live stats from the matches, which I present just after the match ends. So yeah, if you can stay for a few seconds so that I can write down your score and lines, will be cool. For the very first game it worked perfectly, so I hope it can continue like that. Okay, so game number 1 is in. MICHU leads 1-0, and time to start game number 2. And the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Long bar LJ, yeah. Seats are the same, so we are officially in game number 2 of the match between MICHU and LIPTONEQ. The winner of this match will play against the Paceman Shuichi in the round 1 of this tournament. Oh, and this was a pause. Please don't pause LIPTONEQ. It states clearly in the rules that pausing... Okay, we have another technical issue. So, we will replay the game. LIPTONEQ, can you check if you can set... I'll give you a next chance. If you can set in Tetris Gym that you like disallow pausing during the game. There should be the option in the Tetris Gym, and then it shouldn't do it. MICHU, this game won't count because we have one more time some technical issues. So with pausing during the game without touching the pause screen. So sorry, MICHU, but we kind of need to do. So LIPTONEQ, you can try to start a game and check if when you hit pause if it's like pausing or not. But yeah, I don't wanna be you know too harsh for your debut. So I give you a chance. But from the second, oh, it's disallowed. That's good. So yeah, but from your second match, of course, all the rules will apply normally. So make sure not to to take care of not pausing during the game, because according to the rules, pausing is equivalent of a top out. So the score at the moment you pause is counted as a top out of your game. So yeah, make sure for the future. Okay, guys, see. Yeah, I hope the Euchre controller can handle until the end of the match. You can guys increment the first 2 digits and we will replay game number 2. E6, F7, 0, 8, yes. Okay, so game number 2, take number 2 in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, and now it's not working. Oh my god, this controller is not controlling. Yeah, MICHU, it looks like the problems of LIPTONEQ's controller are more serious than we might have had. You can start the game now, LIPTONEQ. Yeah, I also was thinking about it that maybe rescheduling will be the better option. Then you can simply try to, take your time to do something about it, and then we can continue. Of course, the first game counts for the match. It's 1-0 for MICHU. So if the match continues, if you will be able to bring your controller to life, then of course we start. I see it. It's only, like the third day of the month, so we have still some time to play the tournament. But of course, I don't want you, to spend like 2 weeks for solving it. Yeah, I hope you can find some solutions, LIPTONEQ and Michu. Sorry, but the technical issues are too big for us today to continue the match, and we simply will have to find another time and date to. Okay, so guys, the first match is not happening. I will check if the players from the second match can start the match soon. If not, the match will start in about 40 minutes. So I will come back to you with some updates very, very soon. So yeah, feel free to take your break, and as soon as I have some updates, I will come back to you. And hello, Sleepy Matty, and hello, people from your stream. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, we will start a next match very soon. Very soon. We had technical issues in the match between MICHU and LIPTONEQ, and this match will be rescheduled. So thanks to a good flexibility from MARTS and ZOHASSADAR, we will be able to start their match in a few minutes. I'm setting up the stream for the match. So hello MARTS, hello ZOHASSADAR, hello Sleepy Maddie, AV Geek, Starlit, Tiger Shark, Ian Keat, Hannah. Welcome here in the stream. Yeah, the match between ZOHASSADAR and MARTS starts in a few minutes. I'm just setting it up, so we'll be back for the action. Very soon. I need like, yeah, literally 2 minutes or something. So yeah, I will present you the player profiles of our heroes, and then we will be back with the match just in few minutes. Okay, so I think I'm ready to host the match, the round zero match between ZOHASSADAR representing the United States of America and MARTS representing Canada. So North American battle in the round zero of this tournament. The winner of this match will play against seed number 2, AV Geek. So we can have all-American matchup in round 1. ZOHASSADAR, Comp PB 539, MARTS 488, 1484 is the ELO for ZOHASSADAR and 1301 for MARTS. So, according to the ELO odds, ZOHASSADAR should be 74 to 26% favorite to win this match. But MARTS had a pretty good last like 3 months or so, was able to win 3 matches, which was not happening for like almost the previous year. So MARTS definitely on a rise. And yeah, MARTS, congratulations on, and quotes, on the game that never happened. For those of you who know the inside joke, as you know, when you claim a PB without video, we call it the game that never happened. So MARTS, congrats on the game that never happened. I hope you can get a better PB this time with a recording. Yeah, but 580 was it or something? If you can do something like that in a match, MARTS, I think you might be a dangerous opponent for ZOHASSADAR. Yeah, so here we have 586. Okay. Yeah, so here we have our players. Let me show you the bracket one more time to have a better picture what's going on in this tournament. So we are in the gray part of the bracket. Winner of this match plays against AV Geek, and we have also Serenity and Dujika. But unfortunately, Serenity left the server without informing about anything happening, and I'm currently not able to contact Serenity. Can't send a DM because Discord says me you have no common servers, so you can't message this user. So if any one of you has different contact than Discord to Serenity, maybe you can try find out what's going on. If we have no answer in the next few days from Serenity, I will be forced to give a walkover for ZOHASSADAR to the quarterfinals. Yes, Hannah. Serenity left the server, and I have no common servers with Serenity, so it looks like Serenity also left the other servers. I can't send any private message, so withdrawn from everything. Walkover. Oh my god. Okay, so you are aware of what's going on. Then okay, then the walkover. When it has to be, there will be a walkover, unfortunately. Yeah, so it looks like we will have then ZOHASSADAR directly in the quarterfinals, and AV Geek plays against either ZOHASSADAR and MARTS for the spot in the top 8 of this event. Quick reminder about the rules. Level 18 starts only. No line cap, SPS controller and handcam mandatory for this event, and the best of 9 are the matches in this event. This is the last tournament with such a short format, guys. Points for 2025 PAL cycle. You can see the base point, the tournament strength factor for December 1.635, and the points breakdown. Winner gets 1817.5 points till last 16. 49.05. So the winner of this match today between ZOHASSADAR and MARTS will be given this amount of points at least, with a chance to get more if more wins can happen for the winner of today's match. And yeah, let's switch then to our players. We have ZOHASSADAR on the left with a new camera angle. ZOHASSADAR not only showing hands and controller, but also showing more of himself. And MARTS, as always, with the classic camera angle. And yeah, this is also the last tournament when the player may choose if they wanna go for the reroll or increment of the pieces. In the Paldas Cup, there will be a reroll every single game. So, MARTS, ZOHASSADAR, please inform us what you prefer, and I will give you the pieces for game number 1. MARTS is fine with the increment, and ZOHASSADAR too. So yeah, we are agreed to increment the seed, guys. I need to pin the seed so it's better visible. Can you allow ZOHASSADAR to roll only for Good one, Anna. Good one. you 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 want you want me, to allow ZOHASSADAR eliminate AV Geek from the tournament, right? Yeah. So, sorry guys for laughing that hard, but yeah, it was a good comment from Hannah. So, ZOHASSADAR and MARTS seem to be ready for the game number 1 of the match. So let's start it in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 9-9 f5 fd5, and we are good. Game number 1 between ZOHASSADAR and MARTS. ZOHASSADAR played in Division 2 of the last of the previous tournament of the PAL League. MARTS played in Division 3, but MARTS was able to not finish last there, as the Canadian player won the direct match against Dobry, and this allowed MARTS to finish 5th in the division. ZOHASSADAR finished 4th in Division 2, also with 1 win. And ZOHASSADAR performed a reverse sweep in the match against Tony from Switzerland and became the 2nd person in the history of the best of 9 matches in Paldas to perform the reverse sweep. Yeah. So 96,000 for ZOHASSADAR, 42 for MARTS. These are the opening scores in game number 1 of this round 0 match. Okay, so MARTS with some struggles to deal with. ZOHASSADAR with a pretty clean board so far. And another Tetris for ZOHASSADAR. MARTS needs to bring this board down and is doing a great job right now. We have 174 for ZOHASSADAR and 99,000 for MARTS. $207 for ZOHASSADAR, 110 for MARTS. So ZOHASSADAR building a pretty big lead, over 100,000 right now. But MARTS regained control over the board, so let's hope our Canadian player can go for some Tetrises. Oh, but the board is getting out of control right now a little bit. Oh, and those S's and Z's. Oh my. This was a terrible sequence for MARTS, and this makes MARTS top out, unfortunately, with a score of 115, 140, which means ZOHASSADAR is good, and ZOHASSADAR takes game number 1. It's 1-0, but it's not that bad, MARTS. It wasn't like a 5-line stop out or something, so at least you had a fight. So this time your warm-up game was better than usual. Yeah, warm-up is done. So let's see what happens in game number 2, as both our North American players are ready. So the game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And so ZOHASSADAR had a pretty clean game number 1 going. Was able to build a pretty nice lead. Let's see if ZOHASSADAR can continue with this consistency, but this is not starting pretty well. Had a finished tower of Z pieces, but was able to get a dirty Tetris and now brings the board down. So ZOHASSADAR is doing a good job. MARTS, meanwhile, and I don't know what. Yeah, MARTS probably goes to more conservative approach, burns down and tries to build some Tetrises in column 10. ZOHASSADAR meanwhile with 99,000, MARTS with 60. So 132 for 138 for ZOHASSADAR, 98 for MARTS. But MARTS is now a little bit high with the board. Oh, the J didn't go to the left, so now this MARTS needs to do something more, but gets the long bars over, so this wasn't bad. But it looks like MARTS is giving up, and MARTS tops out at 102,600, which means ZOHASSADAR is good. ZOHASSADAR takes this game, and yeah, leads 2-0. Yeah, apropos guys, the music, this is the same idea as I had last year for the December tournament to have the you know, Christmas music. I hope you can enjoy it. I wanted to do the December tournament quite different. I'm a big fan of Christmas coming and so on, and I want to have, you know, some good vibes for Christmas. And is the sound good enough? Isn't it like too quiet or too loud? Some adjustment needs to be done. Please let me know. The players are ready, meanwhile, for game number 3. So let's start the game in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Shooting as players stacks, says MICHU. Okay. Yeah, and while the players are starting their game number 3, let me remind you guys that this tournament, yeah, has a Maturino prize pool. Today, the first day of the tournament, so yeah, we are at $0. So maybe there is someone brave who wants to change it and who wants to make the first donation for this tournament. Would be really appreciated. The link is in the chat. Can we listen to Antonin Dvorak Slavonic dances in January? Before I answer this question, MICHU, I need to check what it is. I don't want to answer without knowing what it is, but if you can explain why actually this kind of music in January, this is like, does it have like any deeper meaning or? Great piece of classic music. Okay, MICHU, if you can send me some, how do you say it, some links, I will check it for sure. 110 meanwhile for ZOHASSADAR, 49 for MARTS. And MARTS is building a Finnish tower in the middle. And now ZOHASSADAR with some troubles is able to burn few lines, but MICHU drops the Z and MICHU drops the L, sorry. So this is now troublesome for ZOHASSADAR, and we might have a first chase down opportunity for MARTS. And here it is, MARTS. You need 125,000 points to take this game. 125,000 points is needed. And there will be also a camera adjustment needed, as we can see MARTS' hands and controller while playing. Oh, thank you very much, MARTS, for the adjustment. Yeah, so MARTS a little bit 10k to go, a little bit less than 10k to go, so MARTS doesn't need to go any crazy. A line out will be more than enough to take this game. And MARTS, yeah, surpasses the score. MARTS takes the game, so this won't be a sweep. So MARTS, you saved the game number 3 for yourself. It's 2-1 from ZOHASSADAR's perspective. MARTS, a game is a game. In a tournament setting, your goal and goal of all of us is to outscore the opponent. And it doesn't matter in the end what was the score. If you win a 650 to 600 game, it gives you the same number of points if you win 50 to 30,000. So don't worry about it, you won the game. It's 2-1 from Zohadar's perspective, and Marts, if you can win the next game, we can have our favorite score. Will it be possible? Let's find out. The players are ready. Game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. C5, FD5. So, March starts with some Tetrises, so ZOHASSADAR is yet to score a Tetris. So a little bit more efficient start for our Canadian competitor. $64,000 for ZOHASSADAR, 101 for Marts. So it looks like Marts slowly but surely is finding a rhythm for this match. Oh, but now needs to reopen the well. And would like to get a piece to do so, but was forced to build the board even higher. Okay, now Marts needs to be careful. Okay. Oh! This is now looking complicated for Marts, and Marts can't do anything more. Marts gives up. 112, 860 is the top out score. ZOHASSADAR is good. ZOHASSADAR takes the game, and there is no 2-2-2 unfortunately, as ZOHASSADAR leads 3-1. 145, 500 is the score that goes into the books, and ZOHASSADAR 2 games away from advancing to the round 1. Okay, so the players are ready. Game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So ZOHASSADAR and Marts yet to score a Tetris in this game. It looks like the sequence they get is not friendly at all. But Marts finally with a Tetris. ZOHASSADAR yet... sorry, I wanted to say something in German. ZOHASSADAR still needs to work on this board. And it's still not a Tetris for ZOHASSADAR. And finally, the first Tetris of the game for our American player, 43 for ZOHASSADAR, 65 meanwhile for Marts. So yeah, both players with a pretty tough start, but Marts is the one who was able to get one Tetris more than ZOHASSADAR, so Marts now in the lead in this game. And it looks like it's very difficult to get Tetrises with this seed, but finally ZOHASSADAR with a Tetris, 69 for ZOHASSADAR, 76 for Marts. Yeah, so now it looks like ZOHASSADAR is finding some better pace in this game and was able to build about 50k lead. MARTS needs to go for some Tetrises, and is Tetris ready? Oh, and close the well and gets spammed by S pieces, and this is looking very difficult for MARTS. Unfortunately, 58 lines and a top out 111, 720. Which means ZOHASSADAR is good. ZOHASSADAR takes this game, and ZOHASSADAR wins the game with a score of 215-080. 215-080, it's 4-1 for ZOHASSADAR. So now MARTS in a pretty difficult situation. I just accidentally pushed next button. Oh my god. No, next box button. I turned afraid a couple of seconds. Oh my god. MARTS, make sure to not do this. Yeah, you make your life make your life difficult. Our rules says nothing about playing no next box. If you wanna make your life more difficult, I'll play no next box. It's your choice, MARTS. But I think it's not the right way to do. Yeah, so the players are ready. Game number 6 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. But it's not forbidden, MARTS. It's not forbidden, so the game counts. Okay, so MARTS and ZOHASSADAR need to skim some lines, but they both did a great job. Have regained control over their boards, and now probably will be able to go for some Tetrises. Oh, but MARTS is now falling into some troubles. Should be able to get out of it. So ZOHASSADAR now 58,000, MARTS with 13. Oh, and MARTS misdrops the L. Oh, and misdrops the Z, and this is looking now very, very, very difficult for MARTS, and I'm afraid this is it. MARTS tops out at 19,000 points. ZOHASSADAR is good, but ZOHASSADAR, as a match winner who is still in the last game, you have the privilege to have your victory. Oh, it's 65, it's 5, sorry. To have your victory run, but it looks like ZOHASSADAR doesn't want to. ZOHASSADAR tops out with 112,000 points, and ZOHASSADAR is the player who advances to round 1 of this tournament. So, congratulations, ZOHASSADAR. Yeah, unfortunate, MARTS, this match didn't go your way, but next chance, 2026 PAL-DAS Cup, the matches will be longer, you will have more chances to play. Yeah, so ZOHASSADAR, prepare for a challenge. Seat number 2. AV Geek is your next opponent, and this match won't be easy at all. Yeah, thanks for the thanks. I'm happy to to do it this for you guys. It's a big pleasure to host those matches. Okay, so match starts first. Yeah, this wasn't maybe the highest scoring match, but it's the match that is completed. ZOHASSADAR wins it 5-1 and is in the next round of this tournament. Yeah, so guys, let me present then the updated bracket. And here we have it. ZOHASSADAR wins the match, and we'll have an All-American battle in round 1, AV Geek ZOHASSADAR. The winner will play against Duży K, who, yeah, gets a bye because of the withdrawal of Serenity. So, yeah, Duży K is sure to play one of the American players. Yeah, the other match that started today, MICHU versus LIPTONEQ, we have to interrupt the match after 1-0 for MICHU. We are now awaiting LIPTONEQ to announce how the situation is going with the controller, and yeah, we'll be trying to play the remaining games of the match later. Yeah, so we have ZOHASSADAR winning the first match, the first full match of this event, and ZOHASSADAR will be now playing against AV Geek. Yeah, so guys, this is the situation in the bracket, but I will also present you maybe something or not, I'm not sure. Yeah, I wanted to mention that our main event is starting very, very soon. Yeah, maybe not that very soon, but in February of 2026 starts the main bracket, 32-player single elimination bracket. If we have more than 32 players registered, guys, there will be preliminaries in January. Various number of games per match, multi-session, something similar we did in the PAL-DAS Classic with matches split into sessions, and each session was played on a separate day. Yeah, from best of 19 up to best of 35. In the final, Level Legends starts on real seats every game. The guaranteed prize pool for this event is $500 US. Paid for the top 8 until $1,000. If we reach $1,000 in the prize pool via Matcherino, we'll be able to pay the top 16 players of this event. And the registration deadline is January 2nd, 21 UTC. So yeah, you can still make your decision. You can join, you can register. Would be fun having you playing, even if you don't feel like the best PAL-DAS player in the world. Don't worry, the fun is also something we play for. So I hope we can get a nice number of players for this event, and we will have some fun going on in the upcoming 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. Already some big names registered: Merkel, Tugi, the top 2 players in the world. Also Robin, the former wrong version correct playstar world champion, the winner of the PAL-DAS League, the reigning champion of PDM. Some big names already there. The American players also registered. Some Polish players registered for the event. So I hope we can have more of you registering, and that we can have a pretty nice tournament, and we will see who will become the PAL-DAS Cup winner, PAL-DAS Cup champion, so to speak. So guys, this was all we prepared for you today. The next stream is scheduled for either Saturday or Friday. I'm still waiting for a confirmation from one of the matches. But the next confirmed match, actually 2 matches are confirmed for Saturday, December the 6th, 17 UTC, Świdr versus Frank, and 18 UTC, James versus Hepta. Guys, I hope you can have a good December. I hope you can prepare for everything you need to complete in this year 2025. Not so many days left until we reach 2026. So if you have any goals that have not been completed, you have still 28 days to do so. Yeah, so this was all we had today. I will check who can we rate? Is there anyone? Oh, we have Deep Shock 01 streaming some TNP. So we'll go there. We will go there, guys. Thank you very much for being with us today, and yeah, we'll be back later this week with more matches. So, is the raid going through? I hope so. Yes, so thank you very much once again, and see you next time. Bye bye.